If anyone has other sweet flashback cards that we think we can play instead, not instead, just in addition, we might be able to do that. Oh baby, this hand's close. I think we're keeping this. Like, we have 2 draw steps for a blue source. And then we have an Ancestral with Force of Will backup right after. And then we have more Ancestrals with Snap and Cruise. I'm gonna keep this one. This one seems pretty reasonable. No skill steps. I would like a skill step. Oh, that jig is up. Everyone else been probing me. I got probed this time though, so. Let's ask him what he thinks. I want to know what Lethal Biscotti has to say. God, come on, man. Get out of here with that. Alright, we'll find out later what Lethal Biscotti has to say. Alright. You think you can't skill step the... Oh, okay. That's a Dragon's Breath and a Show and Tell and a Time Walk. He doesn't have much going on, but we need to hit a land. Oh, we're so good at this game. Powerful Wizard. Powerful Wizard. Alright. If he hits a powerful Oath or large monster, we're in trouble for sure. He's not gonna Time Walk. Interesting. I would consider Time Walking there and trying to hit a powerful large monster before we hit a Force of Will. Unfortunately, we're gonna be bottoming these as we need to find blue. We found blue. Now we have a spell snare for his Time Walk, so we're kind of living the dream. We can counter Dragon's Breath. Alright, he's holding back. I see that. Oh man, we're so good. So good. Let's take an extra turn to start. And then maybe we'll probably hold up all our mana, but it's likely we'll just snap Ancestral at the end of his turn. We've certainly drawn much better in this game. We've drawn way more powerful Magic cards. Alright, let's see if we can resolve this Snapcaster Mage. Alright, let's see if we can resolve this Power 9. Alright, you have a skill step. I have a skill step. Do I have an Ancestral? You have a Force of Will pitching Show and Tell. Alright, yeah, that's fine. We have a Treasure Cruise, so we don't really care that much. Scratch that. We have a Sarkin. I don't know. We probably just want to cruise. Oh, I guess we need all of our cards to cruise. That's less than ideal. I guess we can... I don't really want to pitch the Spell Snare because it does counter the Time Walk, but we know the Time Walk is the only card in hand. I think it's okay for us to just play a Sarkin this turn. See if we can't set up a Niv Mizzet. We know he won't have Force of Will backup if he does draw like an Oath, so... we can probably just discard this Spell Snare. As we are one short of cruising this turn. So we have a 2 mana of any color. Perfect. We have a Niv Mizzet next turn. If we draw a land, we have a Niv Mizzet. We don't exactly have a Niv Mizzet plus cruise. But if we force, we will. Yeah, that resolves. You have a second? No, you don't have a follow-up. Alright, so we have... he's got 1 unknown. He'll have 2 unknowns. He can't have Force backup, but he can have Flustered backup. Alright. Passes it back. So... Oh my god, we drew Gush. Alright, chat. For all 6 of you who have stuck around, you now get to witness the power of Niv Mizzet. I would like blue, and I would like red for dragon spells. And I would like to cast Niv Mizzet Harun. And then I'm gonna return both of my volcanics to my hand and draw for Niv Mizzet and ping you for 1, and I guess we'll just like save that target there. Then we'll draw for Gush and we'll ping you for 2. And then we'll draw for Cruise and we'll ping you for 4. I think we might even just kill him this turn. I love Niv Mizzet. Card's gas. We're playing against Oath. Let's bring in some cages. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just dead that turn. So Niv Mizzet is so sweet. So sweet. We want cages. Cages are a little awkward with Snapcaster, as is Snapcaster versus Oath. I don't feel too bad about going down on ones. I would like another Pyroblast, though. Probably don't need any lightning bolts here. None of these other cards are particularly enticing, so we can probably just board the Snappy back in, and we'll go back at it again. That was gas. I'm glad we got to quote unquote go off at least once. Gush was the single best draw in the deck, so we were gushing into Cruise, so you would have been down to 10, and then 9, and then 6 and 2 from Snapcaster to 4. So if we draw 4 more cards or cast 4 more spells in that turn, he was actually just dead that turn, which is pretty likely based on that. Stronghold. This time we will not keep the no land probe hand. Yeah, this one's fine. Yeah, we don't need another Force of Will. I'm okay with not having another Force of Will. That can resolve. What does this ultimate do? I can create 4 5/5 red dragon creatures? That's pretty reasonable, actually. I'm going to hold up Spell Snare this turn for, you know, Oath, Demonic Tutor, Dragon Breath, you know, the standard things. Jam? Oh, baby, I have something to say about your jam. I gotcha. Oh, yeah? Okay, alright. No, that, you know, that resolves. I got Grafdigger's Cages. I guess if he has a skill step, but we still don't have a creature in play, so it's not too big of a deal. Let's just put a cage in now. We have to use our mana efficiently. We would like to get a second cage in to protect against Ancient Grudges. Time Walk. Reasonable. Allowed. We need to hit some fast mana, but we're doing okay right now. We're doing okay. We need to put a clock on him. But we can't do it. I mean, we could do it with a creature. But, oh, that's a good draw. That's a really good draw. So we'll just play another cage. And now we have Pyroblast and Force of Will. As if we can draw another land, we can just start Sarkiting. Even if we don't rummage with him, we can just get up to 7, like, pretty fast. And just make some dragons. I've never gotten to make 4 red 5/5 dragon creatures with flying, so... yeah, it's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. We're drawing counter spells, but we need something else. Yeah, he's got nice, pretty lands. I mean, I like the art on my volcanics. I think it's a nice piece of artwork, but Scroll. Do we cast Scroll? Yeah, I think we cast Scroll. It's likely this Scroll gets countered. The Scroll did not get countered. Alright, well, we're going to go get an Ancestral Recall. And it's not really a big deal if it doesn't resolve either. Though it's likely it will resolve based on the card we have in our hand. So this is probably his moment if he wants to do something cool. He chose not to. What do we got? Ataxian Probe is a nice one. It's fueling our delving. It's taking a look at what his 6 cards are. He's got 6 cards in hand. Alright, he said skill step. Well, that's one less skill step that didn't get used on our Ancestral Recall, so that's pretty nice. I'm going to pass the turn all the way back to him. I don't really want to just like have him fluster my stuff and then have no consequence for it. I'd much rather force a battle at the end of his turn. So then we can, like, if we lose the battle, it's not a big deal because we just resolve a cruise after. Redirect? Wow. That is one expensive mix direction. Alright, I counter that spell if it's blue. I sure hope we don't get trapped at the end of this. The art on Pyroblast is pretty gnarly too. I really like that. I don't really look at that. Is he thinking about using his forces to hold up this redirect? God, he's got a redirect in his deck. Holy moly. I strive to attain that level of spice. It's quite beautiful, actually. I thought misdirection was as far as you could take it. Apparently, I was wrong. Alright, it looks like the Pyroblast has resolved. Does the Ancestral? It does. That's really good for us. We still haven't hit a land. Alright, alright. I would like a land, please. Alright, we have an island and then a sapphire. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm trying to not... I guess we have cages in play, so I can just cruise now. We're going to pitch some cards if we do that. But we do know that we have a... we don't really need to do that. No, we don't need to do that. I don't actually think we want this Sarkin. I think we'd rather have a Dak Faden. I'm just gonna... unfortunately, I'm sorry, chat, but the Sarkin's gotta go. We kind of want this Emerald. We need some more mana. I guess the Emerald's not really good in our deck. I actually think this is a reasonable spot to spew off a skill step. I don't really think he has very much action, so countering a Preordain seems pretty reasonable. Is he going to try to resolve a Show and Tell? Alright, I will counter your Show and Tell. So here we'll start with Cruise. It doesn't really matter what we get, and because don't want to do that. Doesn't really matter what we hit off our Cruise, seeing as we are well, we're caged out of this one. And then those are pretty good. We'll get up to Niv Mizzet mana naturally, so let's cast a Preordain. We don't really want a Snapcaster. I'll take another Preordain though. And then let's get this Dak Faden in here. I will steal this Emerald though. Restricting him from green mana is not the worst, and certainly does help build our mana. It doesn't help cast Niv Mizzet, but that's fine. We weren't really looking to pitch any of our cards anyways, so... Alright, he has had enough. He's seen the end. We could pick up the 3-2 pity chest here.